Let's talk about girlfriend allowance. In a relationship, should women be expecting a girlfriend allowance? Or should we wait to be given the girlfriend allowance from the goodness of your partner's heart? The challenge is, the minute you expect it, that is the moment you are actually objectifying yourself and turning yourself into a commodity. Because now it translates to the highest bidder will be able to get you. So is that what we are worth? That whoever has the most money can have you or can be in a relationship with you? What are we saying? What does that say about you as a person when you expect a girlfriend allowance? There are many men who give a girlfriend or a wife allowance or a spousal allowance, whatever you may call it, but a regular allowance to the person that they're involved with because they want to give it. Should we not wait for the men to give because they want to give? Yes, nothing gives a man a right to own or want to control another person. So the fact that somebody has given you money, it does not mean that they control you. It does not mean that they own you. It does not mean that they can do whatever they want to do with you. But there is that notion to say, wherever you are taking your money out on, that thing belongs to you. But that does not mean that anybody has a right to abuse you or to treat you in a way that may be threatening to your life or your well-being or whatever the case may be. And I think another thing that we need to consider is the expectation. What is it that is expected from you when you expect a girlfriend allowance? You must talk about those things. To say, I'm expecting you to give me something at the end of the month, and you must talk to the man to say, what is it that you expect me to do? Because at the end of the day, there must be value for money. And we must talk about those things so that we agree, with you expecting a girlfriend allowance, what are you bringing to the table? Talk about those things so that we avoid miscommunication or misperception moving forward in the relationship. But as far as possible, I would really like to discourage, this perception and this trend that we have normalized to say that when a woman is involved in a relationship, they expect a girlfriend allowance. And let us also be cognizant of what that might do to the mental well-being of both the men and the women. Because it might end up making some men feel inadequate because there are some who have more money than others. So you will find a situation where men are constantly depressed. They are constantly anxious because they cannot give their girlfriend allowance that is equal to or even higher than other men. So it turns to threaten also their mental well-being. And you, as somebody who's expecting to be given a girlfriend allowance, it can actually perpetuate your dependency, to say you are depending on this person for survival. But I'd like to say that let us talk about when somebody takes out money. When you go to a club as a group of women, for example, and maybe you don't have enough funds for that night, you just want to have fun. And here comes a nice gentleman and they offer you drinks. Do you just take the drinks blindly and you say you didn't force him to buy you the drinks? I think in that situation, it would be wise to ask, to say, when you are buying us those drinks, what do you expect from us? Maybe that guy has eyed one of you that they want to take home. And after you indulge on those drinks, they wanted their prize, but you didn't talk about it. So before you take somebody's things, before you accept somebody's money, ask first, what is it that you are expecting from me? And if you cannot meet those expectations, I would really discourage you taking the person's money or taking anything that comes from the person if you cannot satisfy their expectations. So let us be careful. It's always nice, to receive something out of the goodness of somebody's heart, not because they are forced to give it. Because now, expecting a girlfriend allowance, you are forcing somebody to give you money. And once you force, it means that there is something that you need to do in return. So what is it that you are agreeing on? Yes, you want the girlfriend allowance, but what is the man expecting you to do? Talk about those things and agree before you move any further. But I would always say, wait to be given. Wait to be given from somebody's heart, And why are you expecting something from somebody that you cannot do yourself? Economically, women, we are progressing, we are working for ourselves. Why are we still putting ourselves in those situations? Why are we still expecting things that we cannot provide for ourselves? Yes, there are a lot of socio-economic situations that we are dealing with as a country, but should you really be expecting somebody to pay to be in a relationship with you? What's going to sustain that relationship when the money runs dry? Think about it.